I'm trying to hit 2k subscribers for the end of the year, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay, so today it's a bit of a different video. I'm gonna make GPO PvP fruit tier list. This is only for PvP, like 1v1s, nothing else. If you want me to make another one in the future, yeah, like and subscribe and all that. And yeah, I'm gonna start with heal. I'm gonna put it in E, just because, well, you can't really do much. I am not really familiar with how much it heals, but I imagine it's not that much, and you need to put stats in Devil Fruit to heal, and it has no damaging moves, so yeah. Suke D, only because it has a damaging move. Kilo, I'm also gonna put in D, because there isn't really any much use to it in the 1v1s. Spin, I'm gonna put it C, because it actually has a combo extender, which these fruits does not have. And then let's see, Bori, I don't actually know how good it is after the nerf, but the nerf looks kinda bad for it, so I'm gonna put it in C. For those not aware, before you could just tap your like cage key and it will put down like a cage for lasting like 5 seconds, but now you need to hold it, and I don't know how good it is. I've never seen anyone use it since then, but I'm gonna guess it's under spin actually. Mero, I'm also gonna put I'm gonna put it in B, I think, because it does have a combo extender and like moves that you can actually use. Like it has a pretty good combo starter. Yeah, and Bomu, I'm also gonna put in C. The only thing you can really do with Bomu is just damage from mines. Otherwise, it's kinda useless in PvP. And Gomu, I'm also gonna put in C, because it's kinda like Bomu, where you only got the Gatling as a damage, basically. And Gear 2, I mean, it does do damage, but yeah, I do think Mero is still better, because you need to invest a lot of points in Devil Fruit to do actually amount of damage. And Yomi, I'm gonna put it above Mero, just because it has the revive. And the revive can actually be really good if you think about it, like an extra life. Yeah. And the like utility moves aren't that bad either. Is there any more rare? Horo. I'm gonna put it under Horo, I mean under Mero, because the moves are kinda useless if you don't go like a specific build. Like, what I mean by that is, if you go sword main, you basically only have one usable move, which is the like stun hollow, and the moves, other moves don't really do much. Now Yami, I'm actually gonna put Yami in S tier. Like, it's got, I'm not sure if it's to one extent, but it still has like really good moves, like solid guard break, and it also has the addition of, I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it did a lot of damage if you put Devil Fruit stats. But yeah, like it's a really solid PvP fruit. And Magu, I'm actually gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in C. Now, you might look at this and be like, okay, what? But I got a very good reason. First of all, the fruit is horrible if you don't go like full Devil Fruit. And even then, you got one move that you can confirm out of 5 M1s. In either Fist or Hound is true after 5 M1s, which, yeah, it's just horrible. You need to land Eruption too, or any other like move that stuns them to confirm it. And the only thing that's going for it is damage. Okay, now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm gonna put it above Horo. But oh no, okay. Well, I'm gonna put it in C for now. Oh wait, I forgot about Spring. Spring, I'm gonna put in A tier. Or no, I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier. Just because it has the combo extenders, it has the guard breaks, and it has, like, it does actually a good amount of damage if you put Devil Fruit stats into it. Now I maybe change this list a bunch because I haven't really prepared and for this, so I might change my opinion. Now here, I think I'm gonna put it like at the very top of S. Yeah, the very top of S, because it's got the Pheasant Beak is such a good combo extender. It stuns for so insanely long, and you can use like a boss pit and gesture box of it, so you can have 2 extenders if you want, or just extra damage, which is insane. And you know, it's here, it's got the utility, it's got everything. Yeah, not really much to say. I'm gonna leave the mythical fruits for last. Paw. I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Spring in B tier. Might change to low A depending on what I put there, but yeah, it does. It got 2 decent garbage, but the problem is about the paw cannon. The E-move is that it's so punishing of a guard break. Like, it's insanely punishing. If you miss it, you basically just get hit by free combo. You give them a free combo basically. And the paw bomb itself, like the red one, also like it's a pretty visible like guard break, so you won't really guard break much with it. And then the barrage as the combo center is good. And yeah, there's not really much else to say. Now Goro, I'm gonna put it between here and Yami. Now this is because of course it's got the lightning paralyzation extender, but it also got the extender if you mix lightning wrath and lightning dragon together, which makes it 2 extenders by itself. And then you got flash smash, which you can use to escape like combos that barely work. If you know, like just the 1 frame of you're not being stunned, you can escape with flash smash. And the flash smash is also like a good guard break. And you could actually go Devil Fruit main with Gore as well. It isn't like great, but it works. Pika, I'm gonna put it in A, because yeah, of course it got a very good extender with Pika Kick, and it got a really solid combo starter with Light Lunge. If you hold it, it's basically impossible to get PB'd. And yeah, Mirror Cake is just a free PB, and yeah, Kage, I'm also gonna put in A tier because it's got 2 extenders. Yeah, and the moves except for extenders are kinda useless, so it doesn't got like much to use. The flight move can be used to like escape combos and traverse and stuff, but yeah, I don't think it's better than Pika for PvP. Ito, yeah, Ito's the first SS. Ito is so good. It's got the guard break, it's got the in-combat mobility, it's got the extender, it's got the ult, which also extends guard break, yeah, just free combo. And then the overheated whip is, you know what I'm talking about. You can kinda like make people knock over with it. So it sometimes extend if they like hit you, use a move, or a Geppo or something like that. Now Gura, also SS. Because, well, you got the emo, which works the same as overheated whip. Like it kinda can knock them and makes you get a combo. And it's got the counter, it's got the combo extender, it's got the guard break, it got the ult. Yeah, like it's got everything. Now Yuki, I'm gonna put under Kage for A tier, because yes, it got an extender, and yes, the moves are like more usable. Like the moves except for the extender are more usable, but I still feel like Kage is more like fluid to use, doesn't require like more of a specific build to use. And yeah, like if you ask me to choose between Yuki or Kage, I would choose Kage. And then Mera, okay, this might be like a hot take, but Mera isn't actually good for 1v1s. I'm gonna put it under Yuki actually. Now, some of you might be looking at that like, oh what, is so broken. But everything can be blocked or PB'd. And like, you might not understand how huge of a deal that is, but if you're good at blocking and PBing, you'll never get hit by a Mera. And Mera, of course, it needs to have a high stat investment in Devil Fruit to be usable. Without that, you got nothing. The only thing Mera got for it is like you doing a like fire build with Darren Claw. That can be kinda good, but it just doesn't hold up to all the other fruits above, in my opinion. And Sushi I'm gonna put also in A tier, but I'm gonna put it in the middle of Kage and Yuki. Because again, Sushi has the 1 combo extender, 1 like useless move, and the meteor is really easy to PB, so Most you just get punished for using it. The ult is useless. And the C move can be good if you like catch someone. But from my experience using it, most people will just cancel it and you'll get comboed. Suna, I'm gonna put it above Kage. No, actually I changed my mind, it's worse than Kage. Yeah, like the Suna sense of fluid, it's got 2, but the other moves are borderline useless. And now for the Mythicals. I'm gonna start with the Venom. And again, this will be very similar to Mera. I actually don't think it's that good. Like, I'm gonna put it above Mera, but like it's got no extenders. It requires a high stat investment. Speed doesn't guard break anymore, so it doesn't got like a cheesy like guard break build anymore. And yeah, it's really only used is if you go full devil fruit main. But you could oftentimes just out DPS that by going M1s. So I don't feel like it's worth it. But of course you got the Venom Demon mode, which is just... I'm just gonna not counter that right now. But yeah, like this is without counting the Demon mode. Because the Demon mode will just instant push at the top, and I feel that's not fair because the overall fruit is just not good. For 1v1s. Mochi, SS again. Like, every single move on Mochi is usable. Maybe not the like Burning Punch, that move's kinda bad. But every other move is really good. It's got the mix up, and it's got one of those extenders like he have as well, where you can use Jester Box or Bald Head in this, whichever you prefer. Which can also make Muchi 2 extenders, which is just insane. Tori, now this is very situational, but I mean you just can't like take away its heal. I'm gonna have to put it at like S. Now the only reason I put it as S is because with the heal, even if you put points in it, your DPS is kinda lacking. But like, you can make those like immortal builds with Tori, which just, yeah, like that existing is just crazy. And we all thought that Tori that just has 20k healing in a game. Yeah, that is by far the most annoying fruit to fight. Yeah, I'm kinda struggling what to place it in this tier list, but yeah, from all people fighting Tori, you know what I'm talking about, but I feel like you can't say it's as good as these 3 fruits right here. Ope. Now, this is a hard one. I'm gonna put it below Suna. Now, you might ask why, and the only real reason I can come to think of is that when you have sword main, your room is like nothing, which makes it really hard to use any other move other than Counter Shock or Thorn. Now Thorn is a really good guard break, but it only kinda works when you have a big room. And yeah, I feel like that's holding up a lot back, that the moves are just so devil fruit centered that, and of course when you have like devil fruit stats, it's much harder to like have consistent DPS, which is a huge disadvantage in 1v1s. Now Buddha, okay, I thought about where I would place this, but I consider it either SS, at the bottom of SS, or at the top of S. I don't know which one to put yet, but I'm actually gonna go for SS. It's got a Daze extender, it's got another grab extender, which is a little bit harder to perform, but it's still really consistent for 11. It's got the E move, which is just a guard break, and the half form is what makes me put it in SS, because the half form gives you damage reduction and bonus health regen with the enlightenment move, which is just so massive in like surviving and stuff. And it actually does like a lot of damage in half form as well with like sword stats. And yeah, it isn't fair to count the full form because I did really on these 3 other fruits, but like you can heal with it and then just tap out of it again. Like, yeah, it's just insane fruit. But okay, wait, let me reorganize SS tier here a little bit. Okay, this is how I'm gonna put it. I don't know if I would put Buddha or Ito first, but it would be either Ito's mobility move, which makes it higher than Buddha, or just Buddha's versatility in like the survivability and stuff, which would make it higher than Ito. And I ended with the Buddha higher than Ito. But yeah, this is my tier list. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and of course everyone won't have the same opinions, and I haven't really played the game a lot, so that might just make this a bit wrong. I haven't kept up the passion, but yeah, from my experience, this is what I would do. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and like if you want more tier list videos. Let me know what I should do next, and yeah, subscribe.